Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman, Wargamer. It's an open the box and it's an unboxing of a Napoleonic game from a British company, and it's number 2 in their campaign series, and it is Maida 1806, designed by Andrew Rourke and published by his company Form Square Games. And I must thank Andrew for kindly letting me have this review copy so you can have a look and see what it's all about. And if you're interested, I did do an unboxing of Andrew's first game in this Limits of Glory series, Bonaparte's Eastern Empires, and I'll leave a link to that unboxing up the top there. So, what's all this about? It is late 1805, and a tiny Anglo-Russian army sent by Pitt and paid for by the British government disembarks in the Bay of Naples to support Ferdinand IV, King of the Two Sicilies. This army, commanded by General Lacy with the support of General Craig and approximately 15,000 men strong, is now the only coalition force on mainland Europe. Will they be able to defend Naples, or will they abandon it, leaving the wretched Neapolitan army to its fate? Will Marshal Massena secure the Two Sicilies for his emperor, or will the coalition be able to save Ferdinand's last stronghold, the island of Sicily itself? This second game in the Limits of Glory series explores the impact of skill and luck on the British campaign in Naples of 1806. In the box, we have 23 by 16 inch mounted map, 10 wooden pawns, 8 dice, 4 counter sheets, 1 event clock, 1 combat table, 2 command charts, and a 36-page rulebook. Players 2, but suitable for solo. Time 90 to 180 minutes. Ages 14 plus. And complexity moderate. Right, let's get the shrink wrap off. The shrink wrap is off, so let's open the box. And the first thing we see is a bag of pawns, meeples, and dice, d6s. And then we've got the rules. So let's have a look at those. 36 pages, full colour. So we've got the contents, scale of the game, definitions, component list, how to set the game up for the French and Allied player. We'll just have a quick look through this. How to win for both players. You can concede and the victory points. Then we're into the sequence of play, 2 phases, invasion phase and the conquest phase. And an explanation of the game mechanism. Commander glory, commander seniority, commander casualties. Then we're into movement. The invasion phase, the conquest phase, and this event clock that was in the first game of the series. Momentum, combat, how that works. Here's an example of combat there. Naval combat, capturing naval elements, naval break-off, and result of capturing naval elements, uprisings and sieges. So quite a lot going on. Here's the Maida 1806 medal issued to British soldiers who fought at the Battle of Maida. Victory conditions. Explanation of events, additional dice due to events. These are explained here, which is always good to see when you have these events. Nice sort of detailed explanation of what goes on when that event occurs. There we are, a quick reference or index on the back. There we go, a quick look of the rules. Here's a single-sided Allied command chart on quite nice card. And of course, one for the French command. Here's the combat table, and this is on thick card, as you can see. Also on that thick card, we have the event clock. And I think these might be the first events. Next up, we've got the counters, which are actually sealed in shrink wrap. So let's get those out and have a look at those. These counter sheets are all single-sided. And on this first one, we can see some of the second event tiles. Here are some gunboat markers. These are the Neapolitan units with some commanders, and the Calabrian guerrillas, I think, are here. Here's the second sheet, some more second event markers. I think these are the Brits. Here we've got the French, and these are alternate momentum markers and a couple of VP counters. Lastly, a load more French. And these, I believe, are used on that event clock. So that's the counters. Last thing in the box is the mounted map. So let's have a look at that. So here's the map board. Not too large, so it doesn't take up much space. Here we've got the track for, amongst other things, victory points. And you can see that each space has a number between 1 and 4, and that indicates how many dice you're going to throw to see if you can actually do anything with the units in that space. And any scores of 5 or 6 are a success. Quite an unusual looking map. I do like the sort of contemporary Punch magazine type illustrations dotted about it. But there we go. That's everything in the box. So this has been an Open the Box, a quick unboxing and a look through of the next game in Form Squared Games, Limits of Glory series, Maida 1806. Once again, thanks to Andrew for letting me have this review copy so I can show you a little taster of what's in the box. And hopefully it's whetted your appetite to explore it a bit more. But I hope you enjoyed that. If you did and you haven't done so already, why not have a think about subscribing to the channel? Really does help. The other thing that is also free to do is to click the like button, the thumbs up underneath the video. That tickles the algorithm and gets the little channel out there a bit more. And if you want to be informed of other content the channel uploads, then push that bell. But as always, make sure you push all notifications. Otherwise, YouTube may forget to tell you when a new video is uploaded. As always, I encourage you to leave a comment. Let me know what you think, because You know I love to read them. Thanks as always to my subscribers. Thank you so much. And just before I go, a little quick plug that tells you that if you wish to support the channel a little bit further, you can. You can buy the channel a coffee. And there's a link for that underneath the video in the description. Or if you wish, you can push the super thanks button, which I think is hidden away in those three little dots at the bottom right of the video. If you decide to do either of those, the channel thanks you because it just helps to keep things ticking along. Right. I hope you can join me for my next video. So until then, as always, you take care and goodbye.